Hi everyone, today I'm reviewing Treesa Thornwillow from Monster High, plus these two little garden ghoul winged critters. I already have one that I've had open for about 2 years, so these were released about 2 years ago. I'm finally getting to open her and their little fairies. So here she is in her package. This was from the reboot series, so it says she grows, so she gets taller and these bits come out, which I think she's must already be tall in the box because they're already out unless they're not attached. So she's called Treesa Thornwillow. Here's one of the little fairies. She's the one I already have, which is Beetrice, and then there's Lumina back there. She comes with all these little accessories and the box is clear all the way around. And here's the back. I already have Toralei, Cleo and Twyla. I reviewed them quite a while ago. I think I reviewed all three anyway. And then it says here, she's the daughter of a tree nymph. I had a teenage growth spurt and my powers came in, and now I've accidentally showered some ghouls with my mystical pollen, causing them to sprout wings. Which I guess is, you know, Toralei, Cleo and Twyla. So here we go, that's how you do it. You turn the thing on her back to make her leaves come up, I guess, or vines. I'm not sure what they are, but here we go. It's pretty cool. It's got like skeletons and flowers on the box. It says Treesa Thornwillow. And it says Monster High down the side, and it's got a bug there and more flowers and leaves. It's pretty cool. It's got a spider web there. And then here is Lumina. I just think she's adorable. Her little face is so cute. These are a lot smaller than Treesa, so she looks really cute. The box is pretty much the same, but obviously miniature. And it says Lumina in the flower. And then the back of the box, it just has a picture of her and it says a firefly. So Lumina is a firefly. Garden Ghouls is the line. And then this one here is Wingrid. There she is in the packaging. Wingrid. Same packaging again. And she's a dragonfly. The one I already have, Beetrice, is a bee. So yeah, they're pretty cool. So I'm just going to open them all up and then we'll take a closer look of all of them out the packaging, and I'll bring Beetrice over as well, won't be, May? So here she is out of the packaging, and I just want to show you next to a normal Monster High doll. Here's Cleo. So as you can see, she's quite a bit bigger, and this is before she's even grown. Her wings were kind of stuck up in the box, not wings, you know, the green bits, they were like elasticated up, so that's why they were sticking up. So there's a lot to her. She's like a plate. She has like a little playset in the bottom for these little dolls, and they like clip in to here. So I'll just show you all the accessories. So this bit is separate, which you can clip on, which I'll do in a minute. So you have to put this bit on to the playset, and it all has a bit of a shine to it. It's kind of a little bit metallic, which is really pretty. It's like a vine. And then these are all the same as well. They have a bit of a shine to them. And it has the green hook inside it to hook onto her branches. So this is a spider web. It's pretty cool. And this looks like vines. And then she has this one here, which is like a flower, and it has a skeleton in the middle. It has like a purple shimmer, and then the green vine. That's the back. And then we have this one as well. It's like a flower with a skeleton with the leaves. They're really pretty, and this is like a really pretty pink. And then we have these three little creatures. They're like little bugs. They have little wings at the back. And they've got like little faces. They've got a little bit of paint detail, and they're really shiny. This one's green with pink eyes. Oh, and it also, oh no, they're vines. I thought they were spider webs. They kind of look a bit like spider webs there. I don't know if they are. But, and then there's this one. They definitely look spider webby, her wings. She's pink and shiny with blue eyes. Pretty cool. There's the back. Oh, it has a skeleton on the back. I wonder if the other one did. No, but it has a little bit of a face at the back on the top of the bug. That's pretty cool. Oh, it does have a skeleton on the bottom. There we go. Spot the skeleton on these. And this one's orange. It has big, huge wings. Blue eyes. And then, where's the skeleton on here? We've got a little face there. Maybe there's not a skeleton on this one. Maybe there was no room for it. It's pretty cool. I like them. They're pretty cool. So you can hang all these on her somewhere. And let's have a look at her now. So she's really big. She has beautiful pink and green hair. I'm just going to put all these accessories around the back for now. So hair is pretty and pink and green and kind of tied to the side. Similar to Venus's colouring, I think, which is really pretty. It's quite long. It feels reasonably nice as well. She has these really weird ears. They've got like branches coming off them. Looks like a leaf here, and it's all brown, and it kind of looks like plaits and like bits coming off. They're pretty cool, very unique, and it kind of looks like it goes all the way around the back of her head. And she has these little bug earrings. They've got like little wings there. It's pretty cool. And then the other side, she has her other ear here. Well, they look like they've got a little bit of glitter on them as well. Yeah, they have a little bit of green glitter. Couldn't see it so much the other side, but yeah, and she's got little fly here, and this is a little bit differently moulded, which is pretty cool. They're quite plasticky though. I don't know if they would come off over time, like come apart from her head, and then she's got it goes all the way around the back. They're pretty cool. It's very unique, I must say. Her face is nice too. So she's got these bits down the side here. They look like vines, but they're brown. They're pretty cool. Yeah, she's got a bit of a gap there on her head. That looks a bit weird. I don't know if that's like it on all of them or if mine's just got a problem with it. That's a bit strange. But you can't really notice from the front. There she's got these little viney things. She looks like she has a bit of a shimmer to her skin as well. It's like a light brown. And then she has pink blush on her cheeks. She has pink eyebrows. And then her eyes are pretty. She has yellow eyes, and she's got like all this viney green makeup. A light brown eyeshadow as well, and then she has very pretty like red lipstick, reasonably well painted. And then her body's really cool. She has all these, she's very similar to what do you call her, Cedar Wood in Ever After High, because she was all made of wood. So she's got all the wood grain, and it's kind of got a bit of a shimmer to it as well, her skin. And she has articulation. She's articulated at the elbow and the wrist, which is really cool. So she has a proper hand. And then she has all these branches coming off her hand, like off her arm, and they're really cool. They're all swirly, a bit like her ears. And it's the same this side. But I don't think they're the same. Or maybe they are. No, they're slightly differently moulded, I think. They might be differently moulded. Yeah, it was pretty cool. And then on this side she has, it looks like a heart, and it has like some, like when people carve stuff on a tree, you know, when they write like so and so loves so and so, but I can't really read what it says, but yeah, it's kind of funny. But yeah, she's pretty cool. And then she has this top or dress, so it's kind of a top. She has this green band around there, and then she has this black top with, it's kind of like a psychedelic wood grain with all these bugs all over it. But it's like in two pieces, because where she grows, I guess it's trying to hide her tummy. And on her tummy she has, like you can see, like a little bug there. I think she has this type of thing all over her, which is pretty cool. And her top does up under her little birdhouse, which is kind of tricky. It came undone instantly as I got her out the box. She has a skirt on, which is the same as this part. Let's turn around. So she has this little birdhouse on the back of her with an owl. And this little bit here is where you turn it. And this bit has, it looks like a bug, I think. Oh, it's a skeleton with wings. That's pretty cool. And then she has all these green vines. But we'll have a proper look at these when I make her taller. Her top does up under there, which is probably why it undone instantly, because it's in a tricky place. And then going down into her leg, she has this playset area. She's got these two little bits here where the little dolls click in. You can only put two of them on there, unfortunately. And this kind of looks like spider webs. This is it from the back. That looks like eyes. It looks like eyes in the back of her. That's pretty cool. That must be where that other bit of tree clips on. There's the back. It's got spider webs this side. She's got a lot of detail to her. And then if you open up this, it's like a tree. It's got like spiderweb there, and it's got like a face on the tree and bugs on it. Loads of bugs. It's really cool. It's got more eyes there looking out. Mushrooms. There's like the wood grain there. more mushrooms and a bug. It's pretty cool. And then you can open it up, and then in here you can see that her legs are being held by these hands or claws. Come around this side, and then you can see her awesome shoes. They're like a shimmery material too, and they look very viney, very much like Venus's. She has quite big feet because she's a bigger doll. It's pretty cool. So we'll clip her out of here and have a look at this little playset area here. Ooh, here she is out of the box. She's quite heavy because there's a lot to her. So I'll just put her there for a second, and then here we can see spider web here, and then it's like a little kitchen for the little dolls to play in, and you've got your little, it's like knife and fork, or fork and spoon, and then a little mushrooms there, plates. This side you've got a bathtub with a creepy looking bug there, and more spider webs. Even a little chandelier which looks like spider webs. This side you've got a clock up the top, and then a TV with bug legs, and you've got all the wood grain there, and then there's the little pegs where her shoes clip in. Let's have a look at her shoes. They're pretty cool. They've got like all these swirly bits around the back, and of course they come off. And there's her legs. Oh, look at her legs. She's got like bugs, a bug there, and like vines and more bugs. It's pretty cool, because that's what you would get on a tree. It's really cool. And there's more up her legs there. There's another viney thing there, and she's got this wood grain all over her. Another spider web. It's so cool. She's so detailed. So let's look at these little fairies. So these are the fairies that are supposed to play in there. I mean, it doesn't, I guess it's not too bad for them. We'll have a little look at these in a second. I'm just going to open, let's try and lift her outfit up. So let me just, hold on a second. So here we go. She's back on her stand, which is awesome. That works as a stand for her. And I'm going to try and turn this bit at the back and see how it works. So there we go. So she's going up. Whoops. Right, there we go. I think that's as high as she goes. And look, the only weird thing is her tummy looks a bit strange in the middle. She has like a little owl in her belly and spider web there. It looks very strange. Maybe if you like lift this up slightly, you might be able to hide her tummy a little bit there. That's not too bad. So yeah, here's all the vines coming up, which look pretty cool. And now she's a lot taller than Cleo. Yeah, she's very tall, this doll. She looks pretty cool. I like the fact that these have all come up. So these vines, they've got like all these, they're quite shimmery again. They've got like a nice metallic shimmer to them. They've got leaves on them. They look very viney. Oops. That's what they look like at the back. And there's the back of her with this little key. She's very thin. The bit where she's grown is very thin. There we go. So now we can hang all these things on her. So let's hang all these little things on her. So where should we start? Oh, let's put her there so she doesn't fall. Oh god. Sorry. Right, I'm just going to clip this on her and then I'll put them on. Won't be a sec. There we go. So I've just clipped that round at the back, and now we've got all these little things. I really like this one. So you can even clip them on here if you want. And clip them onto her vines. There's one there. Where shall I put this one? There we go. And they kind of, the hooks kind of swivel, so wherever you're going to put them, you can kind of swivel it round slightly, so that it hangs in the right position. I'm trying to hang it so she doesn't like tip up. Whoops. Because it's kind of hard because I'm holding the camera with one hand. There we go. Oh, that way. And then we've got this other little one here as well. Let's kind of turn this thing down. You can even put them onto her if you wanted to, like on that vine bit on her hand. Maybe on here even. No, that looks a little bit strange. Doesn't really work so much there. We could hang one right up the top here. And then another one. Sorry if I'm not filming that great. It's kind of tricky trying to do this and hold him with the other hand. And put that one somewhere around here if we can. Oh, here maybe. I might move these later anyway. Oh, sorry. It's so tricky trying to... Hold on a second. So here we go. But you can hang them wherever you want, obviously. you know, if you buy her, she's your doll, but this is like an example of where you could hang them. I really like this one. So here they are. They look pretty cool. I like them. So let's have a look at these little dolls and we'll clip them into the playset. So here is our 3 little dolls. This is the one I've had for about 2 years. This is Beetrice. They all come with these little seats and they can clip onto them. I've already got her on her seat. So she has this little pink button on her head and she has these little antennas. Her hair is rather poofy, but it's black and yellow. And then she has such a teeny tiny little face. She's got a little black heart under her eye with purple eyes and blue eyeshadow. Her wings are kind of sparkly. She has like a nice shimmer to them. And their arms are not really articulated, they just kind of lift up and down. And their legs are the same. But they do have a plastic top that you can take off, which is pretty cool. So here we go, I've got her off her stand. Oh, sorry. So she's got this black top on and it's kind of swirly, but you can literally just clip it off. And you can mix and match all their clothes. And then she has this cute little skirt. It looks like a beehive. It's like a nice shiny yellow. Or gold. It's more gold actually. And it's got a beehive thing on it with all these little scarlet bees. She even has a little bee butt, which is really cute, which you can actually take off. You actually have to clip it in. I don't know if it came on her. Or she's got one too, but hers is actually clipped on. And then her... she even has shoes that you can take off. They're pretty cool. They're pink. And they're really cool. They're like really cool boots with all these little spikes on them. They're pretty awesome. They're so tiny, it's hard to focus on them. And she has all these little details on her body. Like her skin is all textured. Like I said, she's not very articulated, but she's so thin, it would have been so hard to articulate the dolls. So there's Beetrice, and then she comes with this little seat that you can set her on, which looks like a skeleton. And it's got like all this honey dripping off it. Or like a bee face, and it's got like this little clip. So yeah, you can sit her on it, and that's where she's been sitting for like 2 years. So, and then this is Wingrid. Here she is. So she's pretty cute too. She has purple hair with like a green streak through it. And it's up in a ponytail, which is better because it's... Like I think Beetrice, her hair's a bit too poofy because she's so tiny. Her head kind of gets lost in her hair. And then instead of antennas, she has this little headband, and it looks like it has like little... It's got these little swirly bits with spider webs, I think. And she has very shimmery skin, like this really pretty blue shimmer. And her lips look a little bit like printed a bit wrong, but unfortunately this is what Amazon sent me. There's her little tiny ears. So she has yellow eyeshadow and green eyes with blue eyebrows, purple lips, and a little bit of blush on her cheeks. And then she has these really cool wings, double wings. She's like a dragonfly. Here's the back. And they can move from side to side. She also has like the top and bottom that you can take off. She has 4 arms with all these little details on them again, and they just kind of move from side to side. I think they don't move as well as Beetrice, but I think they can move a little bit. They're not as movable. And then her top is a little bit different. She has these little swirly bits coming off there, and she has like, that you can see on her neck, she has like a bit of a, you know, a bit of texture there, and she has all these little nodules on the top of her shoulders. Her skirt is really cool. It's very similar to Beetrice, but it's black, and it's got these, it's shimmery again, and then it has these cool dragonflies and skeletons faces with swirly bits on them. It's really cool. And she doesn't have the little pod thing, but she does have the hole, so you can swap their clothes. And then her shoes are really cool. They're all swirly. The heel is awesome. They're so tiny, and they're like a really shimmery black. And then look at her legs, she has details on them as well. She's pretty cool. And then her little one was this little flower. It has like the little clip on it again. It's got like a flower with the pink eyes, and it's got a little bit of a face on it. It's pretty cool. So of course there's a stand as well, which is I love the stand. And this is my favourite of the 3. This is Lumina, and she is a firefly. She's so cute. So she has these little cute antennas, and she has a safety pin on her head, head safety pin headband. Her hair is really pretty. It's like a nice pink with purple going through it. Hers is down too, but her wings kind of keep out the way, which is good. I think I'm going to leave it like that, because if it gets in her face, it's going to be everywhere. And her wings are really pretty. They're like really shimmery, and they they've got like a bit of texture to them. And then her face is so adorable. She has pink eyes with green eyeshadow and then orange eyebrows, pink lipstick, and she has a little beauty spot there. She has a couple of little green flecks on her skin. I don't know what that is, but she has a little bit of blush. She has quite a few little green splodges. That's kind of weird. I'm not sure what that is. Very weird, but yeah, she's so cute. I love her little face. And she's got quite shimmery skin as well. And then going down into her outfit, oh, it's probably off her outfit actually, the green splodges. It looks kind of similar to this top. Like maybe where they were in the factory or something. And then her top is the same as her top, but it's like a green shimmer. And then here's her hands. I think her hands are positioned the same as Beetrice's arms. And they're possibly the same texture, but they're pink. Her skin is pink. And then her skirt is the same as Wingrid's skirt, I think, but it's like a nice orange colour. It's not really shimmery, but it's got like little fireflies and skeletons all over it, which is pretty cool. And then she has this little bee butt. Oh, not bee butt. She has this little bug butt. And it's gold and really shiny. It's very pretty. And then here's her legs. And then she has the same shoes as Wingrid, but they're like a nice shimmery green, which matches her top. She's so cute. And then here's her little thing. It's like a mushroom with an eyeball on it. And it's got a little stand and little vines on there. And I love the fact that they gave us something to sit them on. But let's put them onto the playset. Won't be a sec. So here we go. Man, that was tricky. The best way to get these on here is turn them sideways and then kind of turn them round. The easiest one to get on was Wingrid, because she didn't have this little butt thing. The thing is, because they've got that butt thing on, it kind of sticks into the part of the stand at the back. I could not get Lumina on there at all, but I really like Lumina the best anyway, so I'm going to put her on a little chair so I can stick her up high, because she's probably going to have to go like stand on the floor because of how tall she is. So yeah, little Lumina's going to sit on her little stand, and as you can see, they work pretty well, just the way Beetrice was on her stand before. Oh, that arm's a little bit, oh, there we go. Got it looking good. So yeah, they look pretty cute on the stand, don't they? And you can close this bit up. But yeah, they're kind of tricky to get on, I must say, for sure. But they are cute. And while I was trying to put them on, all these little bits that I stuck on her fell off. I think only one of them stayed on. I kind of closed her down. I think I'm going to keep her closed down, and I'm just going to kind of stick these on the back, because I think I prefer her folded up, because I don't like the weird tummy thing that she has. But I think I'm just going to clip all these onto the back with her like this. Oops, she's kind of falling. Lean her forward a little bit. I'm going to lean her up against something, I think. So yeah, I think all but like two fell off, so I'm just going to clip all the rest back on. So it also comes with instructions to tell you how to like clip everything on, how to turn her into a playset. There we go. How to like turn her wings to go round and everything. Shows you that these little dolls can clip on. Oh, it does tell you to put her on sideways actually and turn them round. If I'd read this first, I would have known. And then it shows you that her earrings can come out, because they're obviously small pieces. There you go. So that's it tells you all that. And then here she is with I stuck this one here because I really like this one, and then around the back I stuck all the other little bugs on, so you can see them all hanging down the back, and it will keep them safe, you know, keep them with her so they won't all come off. But yeah, I like her better down. I think it's just because her tummy looks a little bit strange when she's lifted up. It looks so thin and strange, doesn't it? I think it looks weird. I think they should have made this bit a bit longer so it wasn't so noticeable, but I like her like this. I think she's really cool, and I love the fact that these little dolls can clip in, and they're so cute. This is definitely my favourite one. Lumina. Let me know which of these 3 little dolls are your favourite. Like I said, I've had Beetrice for a couple of years now, because at the beginning I liked her the best, but I really like Lumina. I didn't realise how cute she was in person. And like I said, you can change all their clothes, because they are plastic, but you can mix and match all the tops, which is really cool, and the bottoms and the shoes. And I know these 2 have the same shoes, but they are really cool little shoes. I do really like Beatrice's shoes though, they're so adorable. And I really like Treesa, I think she's awesome. And then obviously you also have these little stands. If you didn't have Treesa and you bought the little dolls, you can still put them on these. Or if you just didn't like the dolls on Treesa, you don't have to clip them on. But I think they look pretty cool with her. And then here's Cleo. It's how small these little dolls are compared to Cleo. There you go. It's absolutely minuscule, aren't they? I just grabbed Cleo because she was laying down there on the floor. So yeah. I think she's really cool. Let me know what you think of her. Obviously, she's from the reboot line, so she's not quite as detailed as the original Monster High dolls, but I still think she's really pretty and nice, and obviously her head is a lot bigger than the other Monster High dolls because she's obviously a bigger doll. And then let me grab one of these as well just to show you, because I've got a bigger doll here as well. Got Calliope. This is what she's like against Calliope, which is a big doll. There we go. That's what she looks like against Calliope. So she's quite tall, as you can see, but not as tall as Calliope, obviously. But yeah, she's pretty cool. I really like her. Let me know what you think of Treesa and what you think of all these little dolls. I think Treesa is very detailed, and I think these dolls are very adorable. I know they're not very articulated or anything, but they're still very cute, and I really like them a lot. And I love the fact that they go with Treesa and they can be part of Treesa. I don't think the playset's very good though. It's not really much of a playset because it didn't come with anything extra. Oh, I thought her earring had gone then. I didn't notice it. Yeah, but it's fine. Yeah, and her hair's obviously to the side because, you know, it's easier having it like that out the way so you can lift up these bits easily. Yeah, I think she's cool. Awesome doll. I like her a lot. Oh, there's something there as well. There's another bug there. There's bugs everywhere on this. There's like grass there. It's so cool. So detailed. I just really like it. So yeah, let me know what you think. Like, comment and subscribe. Bye everyone.